Hey, what's up, guys? Finally coming back with another recording. Kind of got out of the habit for a second there. Today I'm going to be doing a pixel art, which is going to be another fan art of another YouTube guy who does quite a few videos, Trent Kanayuga's Twilight Monk. This is the main character, Mao Tenza. If you haven't seen Trent's work, you've definitely probably heard me talk about it because his videos are one of the things that really got me wanting to try and stream. Um, I'm nowhere in the realm of this dude's talent. He's kind of been around and done a ton, but you can find all that stuff on his channel. Um, with this one, I started playing with pixel art. I think about like 4 weeks ago. One of the guys I share an office with, he does it like quite a bit, and I kind of started just kind of getting like curious about how you do it, and I had some really awful attempts starting out. I'm definitely still learning a ton every time I do it. I've been knocking out Dragon Age characters for the past like 4 weeks. I think I've got almost 40, so I've been doing a couple a day. But um, yeah, so Mautenza is super cool. Honestly, all the stuff that he's showing for the whole Twilight Monk world is really cool. Um, he's got a ton of cool videos that you can go and check. So I'll link to him in the description down below. But I actually kind of started wanting to make videos again because he was saying that people should share and kind of he's talking about like the community around uh, YouTube and the artists and stuff and how he wants to give back. And I don't know, part of me wants to do these videos because I don't know, I feel like I need to get better at talking about my art without being like be honest but not self-deprecating. And I feel like there's a very happy medium. You don't want to be you don't want to be arrogant, but it's still okay to be okay with some of your work. But yeah, so honestly, I just kind of jumped in and didn't really think too much about the pose. I just honestly wanted to play for a minute. I haven't recorded a video and I've been doing a bunch of contract work for some apps and for a comic book and for a board game and just a few other things. And I don't know, it's you kind of need to have that reminder as to why you got into drawing, and fan art was definitely it. It's funny, um, I didn't know names growing up about of artists, and I so I didn't track artists quite a bit, and then I found Trent a few years back when he's really started streaming on his YouTube channel, and it turns out that he was drawing a book that I was obsessed with the artwork. Since I didn't track names, I didn't know, but he was doing Ghost Rider back when I was in high school, and I thought his pages were insane. In fact, I've got a drawing in like my old high school art binder that is a copy of one of Trent's Ghost Riders where he's sitting on his motorcycle, and honestly, the stuff was like crazy detailed. It was that awesome 90s feel where it just got detail for detail on top of detail, and then he threw in a little bit of a side of detail. But yeah, it's just kind of funny how everything comes like back around and everything's connected. Uh, if you don't pay attention to artist names, then I don't know, you'll find yourself still liking their stuff if it's somebody you enjoy, even though you can't quite place it. And it's kind of weird how it works. Like I didn't know Joe Mad's name when I was in like junior high and stuff. I didn't know until high school, but I kept a couple Wizard magazines just from a few pictures. Oh my God, Wizard. That's ridiculous. I don't know. Most people might not know what Wizard is unless you're an old timer. But all right, back on back on subject. So yeah, I didn't know who Joe Mad was, and then I just kept a couple Wizards because it had a couple cool pictures from him, like a cover for an X-Men comic where Gambit was in chains, and I was like, this is sick. And then I end up finding out about like Battle Chasers, which is probably one of my favorite comic books of all time. But I end up seeing again that I love this dude's work, even though I didn't know the name, and I don't know. It's much. I guess the moral of the story: if you like art, check out the name so you can follow their stuff and not have to find it again at some point later. I guess paying attention to that stuff was just never a strong suit growing up. I was a little spacey. I'm still spacey. This is a tangent. Um, Pixel art's fun. It's not always super easy. I think that the things that I'm still learning more and more is anatomy. Like I don't feel like I have the anatomy on lockdown quite yet. And definitely not composition, because what you can do with composition, I suppose it should transfer over, but I don't know. I don't want to go too crazy on the detail and do like just a ton of background stuff. Plus, I still haven't really tried too many background things, but I will be shortly. Um, yeah, you gotta go check out. You gotta go check this stuff out, especially if you like the